is probably one of the most inspiring people that I've worked for in my whole career.
He has been one of the best leaders or the best managers I've ever had.
As a CEO, Nick is a very driven individual.
He's a visionary, he's a great strategic thinker and planner.
Nick is somebody who's actually a very good person.
My very first impression when I met him was that this is a great guy, a great thinker.
He has an intellectual thirst for information and understanding.
When you're going to have to debate something with him, you got to make sure you got your ducks in a row. Because if you don't, you're in trouble.
He's the leader who's open to ideas, he's a leader who's open to suggestions.
A good man, he's a good friend, very approachable.
To me, at least, I felt like he was a father manager. He's a good friend. You can rely on him, he always understands.
He's a very fair person, so he will give you a chance and he will also give you space to work.
He gives people the opportunity to grow, which has been very much so in the case of myself.
Nick is a very fair and down-to-earth person.
He is very willing to assist an individual.
He's a person that when you have problems, you can talk to.
He has always encouraged me to gun for more.
Always wanting me to reach my potential.
And he has made life not very difficult at all, I must say.
When I say we will grow by 15%, you'll say, come on Steve, add another 3%.
He's the kind of person that, you know, you find it easy to go and talk to.
He always makes you comfortable if you don't know something and you ask.
He's very keen on educating people within the organisation to make sure that they fulfil their potential.
But at the same time, you know, he is a person that commands respect and he deserves it.
A leader who influences the group to become a learning organisation.
And I think a great organizer and somebody very good when it comes to strategic planning.
I think Nick is an amazing strategic thinker.
Very strategically focused and very visionary.
He's very interested in not only what is, but what can be and what should be.
Nick was very, very organised in terms of structuring our time together and what we needed to cover.
He's an individual who works extremely hard, a man who works upwards of 18 hours a day.
And he works very hard at taking his team along.
In everything that he does it for the good of the company, for the business, for the good of the members, our composers and publishers.
He has the highest ethical standards.
Nick is always measured and moderate and fair.
From a moral perspective, his morals are extremely high.
Very ethical, very above board, a very honest person.
I think Nick's got massive integrity.
Very big on morals, very big on ethics.
I would say he is the most honest and transparent person.
And he's the person that would like to see people succeed.
He has encouraged us to cultivate that culture of achieving.
He has tried his best to instill that sense of morality and responsibility in all of us.
He fights very hard for what is right for the composers and insists that as an organisation we treat the composer as king.
And it's never about him. It's never about what makes him look good or what makes him come across as a better or as a more successful individual or person.
I actually don't think too many people realise what a big loss Nick is going to be to Samro.
He'll be a loss, a great loss to Samro as an organisation.
I think it'll be a huge loss. So you don't meet a lot of people who are as visionary as he is.
His knowledge and his understanding of the industry and his way of communicating that will be hard to replace.
It will definitely be a loss. I think we will miss really his knowledge.
For years, since he took over as the CEO, we all looked to him for direction.
He's led the organisation to where it is now, and he's leaving the organisation at a peak.
And I think no matter where he goes, his ethical compass will guide him.
Nick, this is probably one of the most difficult things I've had to do at Samro, and I've had a lot of very difficult things to do, is to say goodbye to you as the leader of this organisation. I know that your position has been very difficult. I know that it's been very stressful, and I can understand the reasonings behind why you're wanting to leave. What I'd like to do is just to thank you from a personal point of view.
Nick, it's unfortunate that you're leaving SAMRO prematurely. You've been an inspirational leader and provided encouragement and support to so many people.
And Nick, I'd really like to thank you for the last 5 years. I've enjoyed working with you and at SAMRO.
I must say that I am very grateful to have worked with you. Thank you for being a mentor.
From when I joined SAMRO, I always felt that I'd really like to report directly to you. And I got that opportunity over the past 18 months, and it's been brilliant.
From the very first time I met you, I knew that I had met a great guy. And from that day on, it was my wish that one day I should work with you.
I usually say to you, Danik, really, I'm going to miss you for all the good things that you did to me and then you did to the organization.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for being the visionary leader that you are.
I just want to say that it was a privilege working with you, and we will miss you.
Nick, I wish you well for the journey ahead. I hope you will, I know you will succeed at whatever you are going to do.
The sky is the limit. You've got the skills, you've got the passion, you've got the drive. You've got everything that one needs to succeed in life.
All the best in your future plans, and God bless you and your family.
I really just wish you the best, and good luck.
I know that whatever you put your hand to will be a great success, and I can only wish you the best of luck.
Wishing you well, Ndade, and all the best for the future.
I am really going to miss you. Thank you.
And Ngachivenda, I will conclude by saying, Mularo Ubenabone, which means peace be with you.
I wish that you have all the best in what lies before you.
I wish you all the best, my brother. I have confidence that the future is very clear for you.
You are truly a blessed and gifted man, a great leader, visionary thinker, and I've enjoyed the time that we spent together. Thanks, Nick.